Hello, and welcome back to Brian's American Made. My name is Brian. Today, I'm going to be making a paracord shepherd sling with a leather pouch. I hope you keep watching.
First stop, we're at the Lewis and Clark Trail.
If you have been keeping up with my videos, you know that I really like the shepherd sling. I take it with me on each of my adventures, and I have to throw at least one rock somewhere. It's kind of a signature thing for me now. The sling has been around for thousands of years, so this is by no means a new design. The Bible says that there's nothing new under the sun. So this is just another one of my takes on an old design. In an earlier video, I actually made a pouch using a dreamcatcher design, if you want to check that out. The idea behind this one is to make the cords easily replaceable and removable. You'll notice later in the video that the other sling I used to reference the length had one side already replaced. I found that when you use rough rocks, the string will wear out quicker right at the knot, particularly on the release side. One of these days, I'm going to make the shepherd staff along with this, and I'll probably use this design because I ended up really liking this one. It would have been easier if I'd have just went and got a razor knife probably to cut this leather, but it was more fun to me to get my big cutting knife out. I got this idea actually from my wife's grandpa. We were talking about leather work or watching a video or something the other day, and he mentioned, you can just use a little ammo casing. So that's what I did. Tried it out. Worked great. Found that 357, 38 special, and I didn't try 9mm, but 9mm is about the same size. It all worked great for the size hole I'm using with these rivets I'm about to put in, or eyelets. Picked them up just at the store, Walmart, and I think they're about 1/4 inch was the size of the eyelets that I'm putting in. I think what I'll do for next time with the ammo shells is I will put it on my sander and sharpen the rim a little bit, and then drill out the primer. And that way, works a little bit better, a little sharper, and then I can also punch out the piece of leather and reuse the same shell. The size of each of these leather pieces is 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. I found this paracord, this thinner cord, at a gun and knife show close by a few months ago. It's thinner than regular paracord, but it's supposed to be just as strong. It's still supposed to be 550 cord, which I notice it's stiffer than regular paracord as well. So far, I really like it. The leather I'm using is smooth on the outside and rough on the inside. I'm putting the rough side toward the inside of the pouch that'll actually hold the rock or whatever ammo you're using. My thoughts is that it'll just help a little bit to keep the rock in place till I'm ready to release it. However, I don't know. I haven't really tested or used the sling enough or even tried the smooth side. I guess it's possible that the smooth side would help the accuracy of the release maybe. I haven't got that far yet. One of these days, maybe I'll do it both ways and see which way works the best. I brought my other sling out because it's the one I typically use. I didn't actually measure what length it is, but because it's the one I've been using, I want to keep the length consistent because I'm still learning, trying to figure it out. I figure consistency is going to be best here for me to learn to get better. I like to make the loop here large enough so that the knot is not resting on my knuckles. I found that while using the sling a bunch, that knot will really rub your knuckles raw if you're not careful. I'll also take some athletic tape sometimes if I'm throwing a lot. Wrap my fingers with athletic tape or just wear a glove. Either way works. Alright, so I got it all finished and now I'm ready to test it out. I did change something. I did originally have just the knot on the end of it, but I added this to the end of it. Found it's a little more comfortable after I was testing it out a little bit, because this is thinner string than I usually use on a shepherd sling. This piece, this metal, is actually an arrow tip that I cut the end off of it, slid it over there. It works perfect. So a little bit of a MacGyver in there. Anyway, I like the way it turned out. Now let's throw some rocks and see how it does. I'll start out with some rocks, and then I'll try some golf balls. Should be able to see I've got a target right in here somewhere. I'm gonna try to hit it. Hopefully the golf balls will be a little more accurate. I'm not necessarily an expert at using this yet, but I'll get some practice in. Consistently hitting left. This one's kind of a flat looking one. Ooh, That was close. Alright, now I'm switching to the golf balls. And I'll probably lose them. But here goes. I went way over there. Try another one. I'd love to hit some metal. Throw a couple more. Consistently shooting left. Gotta release it a little sooner. Oh, that was a little closer. I'm scaring the squirrels over here. Alright, last one. See if we can get a good shot in. Oh, that was so close. Anyway, I'll get some practice in and I'll get better at it. That one popped way up in the air and then landed not too far from me over there. I really enjoy these. They're pretty fun. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Shout out to JM Outdoors. Check out his channel. He's the one I did the canoe trip on my last video. He's got some good videos about hunting, outdoor stuff. Definitely check him out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, got a rock left. Just one.